pause. Yeah, we did this. I wanted to leave the express. I have one less little activity for us to do, but I wanted to leave you with a couple, what I consider to be misuses of averages. I pulled this off of the Bend Chamber of Commerce website. Average annual snowfall in Bend is 33.8 inches. That's what they have quoted on their website. We're going to analyze snowfall in Bend soon in class more rigorously. This is a quick overview of that. I believe that the average snowfall in Bend is 33.8 inches. I do believe that, based on that graph. Because if I asked you to cookie tray that graph, where would you have to put your hand? I think it would be roughly at 33 points, somewhere around here. I think that's fair. There's enough goofy years out there with a lot of snow that force you to not put your hand kind of here, which is where I want to put it, because that's where like there's a hump. But because of that tail, you got to move it that way. You see, this is my problem. My problem is the fact that they use the average. Who are they trying to cater to by telling that the Bend average annual snowfall in Bend is 33.8 inches?
Snow bunnies.
Snow bunnies, people that love snow. First of all, don't use the snow in Bend. Use the snow in the mountains. Do you ski in Bend? I've lived here 12 years. I've skied once in the town of Bend. My son was born. He was very young. I think he was like 2 months old. I strapped him onto the, I forget what it's called now. It's a little thing you can...
Like an ergo?
I think it was an ergo. Is that the one you wrap around like a...
Oh, that's a Moby.
Moby! It was a Moby. Wrapped him in the Moby, put the down jacket on, went cross-country skiing in the park down the street from my house. One time in 12 years I've done that. Skied Pilot Butte, one time in 12 years, because we get enough snow every 10 or 12 years to ski Pilot Butte. It's badass. And it lasts about 12 hours. So you gotta jump on it as soon as it happens, before it melts off. So they should be using the mountain snow, number one. Number two, even if we should use the Bend snow, don't use the average, because the average is going to chase the years when you had a lot of it, yeah? It looks to me like most years happen down here, below 33 inches. Like this, the 20 to 30 is the most typical, but there's no slouch from 10 to 20. How many of you remember snow years in Bend where it only snows like one day? Last year was one of those. Of course, the one day it snowed, it snowed like 5 feet. You have a quiz coming for that one, by the way. I love that one so much I made a quiz out of it. But the idea is this is skewed data. I don't think the average is the best indicator to use. My personal opinion. You can disagree. We can both be right or wrong, whatever.
So that's skewed to the right?
This, yes, it would be. What, skewed to the right by formal definition? You can just call it skewed. I'm totally fine with that.
Okay.
But yes, technically speaking, skewed to the right, because the average is right of where the hump of the data is.
So
Fair?
The mode should be the one that we should consider.
I think so. My opinion, median or mode. As soon as I see skew, I start getting twitchy about using the averages. Stat twitch.
Yeah.
How many of you heard this one?
Oh yeah.
Bend, San Diego, Tucson. Who else? Many. Flags. What was it? Tombstone? Oh, literally. I thought you were like a derogatory term for Tucson. Tombstone. Tombstone, Arizona gets 300. Right, so many little towns in the desert areas get 370 days. I've been chasing this one for years, right? Because we saw that, and that's one of the reasons we moved here. One of the many reasons was that we could put solar power up at our house to collect all this sun. Oh, we do it. It's great. We can talk about that. It works beautifully here. It's not that popular. But I started chasing, where does this number come from? So again, Bend Chamber of Commerce. Let's have some fun with it. Bend has the highest average number of sunny days in the state. They don't tell me how they calculated that. I'll try. Clear days average, 158 days per year. Okay, I don't know what a clear day is, but they say there's 158 of them. Assuming that we've defined a clear day properly, that wouldn't be too hard to just go out and look. Yes, it's clear. Check. With an additional 105 days that are mostly sunny. So far we're up to what, 260 days about? Many of the remaining days provide substantial sunshine. Many, 40. There's your 300. Right! Taryn, what's the problem?
It's wishy-washy.
It's totally wishy-washy, because I know clear day, mostly sunny, many are not well defined. They go with 300. They go with 300 because it's a nice round number. It's not that hard to believe in Bend. I mean, does it count when you're standing up in the mountain, a sucker hole opens up and then closes? Oh, count it! Check! I don't know. It's too wishy. It's clear it! Right? So again, another damage. I wouldn't even mention this. It's just, on the Chamber of Commerce, it's abundantly sunny here. That's a nice, non-statistical result. It is abundantly sunny here. Think about what happens to your mood when it's cloudy for 3 straight days.
They get so tired.
People in Bend get tired, they get pissed. They do. My friends moved to Portland, they said, I can't wait to move back to Bend. Because the sun does something to people, they get used to it. I'm from Delaware, it rains 4 feet a year there. On average, I've actually calculated it. 4 feet. You got all the rain of the valley, none of the coolness. So, this is another worry I have, And this is one last little comical, I enjoy this one. I just love this. I love this statement. It's not quite accurate, unless the bell-shaped data. My man George Carlin, rest in peace. Man was a genius. He should have run for president. One of my favorite quotes from George Carlin. So, he meant median, but whatever. Average sounds funnier. So again, center is a beautiful concept. It's a beautiful concept. It's also easy to misuse that concept. And to illustrate, with your permission, I want to set you loose with a little activity for the next couple minutes.